When you're moving to Greater Orlando, you have questions. HOA costs, insurance costs, where to live, what to do, and probably a ton of other ones. So my team meeting just ended, and so a bunch of my team members are here in downtown Winter Garden. I'm gonna go up to them and ask them the top 10 questions that we get asked often when people are moving to Greater Orlando. Aaron, we're doing questions about when people are moving to Orlando.
Okay.
They've got questions, right?
Right.
Your question I have for you. What do you tell people about alligators?
Alligators are everywhere. Every body of water probably has an alligator, but they're not gonna hurt you. Just don't feed them, because then they're not gonna wanna interact with you. But if they do get big, you can call a county number. They'll come get them removed for you, so it's nothing you need to stress about.
I can get them just removed.
Yeah, you can get them removed.
Do they go to Gatorland?
I can't answer that.
So what about bugs? People need to worry about bugs?
I mean, mosquitoes can get pretty gnarly, but as long as you have a screened-in lanai, you know, that's really gonna be super helpful. You can get a company to come out, Massey. Sometimes they can spray for you, especially if you're on, you know, big piece of land, a lot of conservation, they can take care of those for you. Yeah, so nothing really to worry about, I don't think.
And you've lived here for a little while.
Yeah, my whole life. So and I love being outside. We're outside all the time. So, and you have agents like us to help you.
Brianna! What would you say to people about if they're just curious about insurance?
Oh, okay, so one of the things I get often with insurance is people are under the assumption that their rates are going to be like $10,000, $12,000 annually. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's true for coastal cities, some of them. But here in Central Florida, our rates are not that high. So there's a good example. Recently, I helped someone who got a 4,600 square foot home. So pretty big home, built in 2020. Their annual insurance premium was $3,500 a year.
Yeah, which is still higher than it was, but not nearly as bad as the coast kind of stuff.
Exactly.
So what about flood insurance? Do we have to have flood insurance in Orlando?
So it's not required always, but it's a really good idea to have it. So if it's not required, your premiums are going to be low, and it's great peace of mind. And if you're in a flood zone, you want to have it, and it will be required by your lender.
Bree Tucker!
Oh, hey.
So it's a beautiful day out today, but it's not always this pretty. What do people need to know about weather when they're moving to Orlando?
That it rains every single day during the summer.
But it doesn't last all day.
No, it's like that afternoon rain. Like you can expect it to pour for like 20 minutes around 3 o'clock, but then it cools off the rest of the day and it's not as humid.
Yeah, and what about hurricanes?
Hurricanes are definitely a thing, but I come from Texas, so I was actually really scared to move to Florida because of hurricanes, but living in Central Florida, it typically dies down by the time it gets to us. Thankfully, we don't have nearly as much impact as those that live on the coast, so I would say you're pretty solid.
How do you and the kids deal with the heat in the summer?
Oh my gosh, anything related to water. So like we still spend the whole summer outside, but we're swimming, we're going to splash pads, doing anything that we can to like stay cool but still be outside, because otherwise you will bake in the sun.
And then I said, don't lose your head. Hey, listen, we're putting out videos like this about moving to Orlando and just living here, whether it's big developments or what it's like to live here on a daily basis. Hit the subscribe before you leave. Emily, don't you run away. All right, listen, I've got a question. They've got questions. You have answers. If people are moving here and they have questions about the schools, what do you tell them?
Oh my gosh, we have so many great options. We have great public schools, we have great charter schools, we have private schools. We actually have a lot of private schools that offer like a hybrid program where you can like be at home 3 days, at the private school 2 days. And if you do that, the grant covers almost 100% of tuition.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's a lot of really cool options. Homeschool co-ops, we have it all.
Yeah, what about colleges and that sort of thing?
Oh my gosh, colleges, yeah. I went to the University of Florida, still lived in Central Florida, kind of went back and forth a little bit. University of Central Florida is here. We have a lot of options, great community colleges as well.
What about like some people that say there's not enough new schools being built?
There totally are. There's new schools being built all the time. And if you go on your county website, it'll actually show you all the schools that are slated to come.
Lindsay! All right, I'm asking questions to our team members about questions that people have when they move here.
Okay.
If someone says, tell me about homeowners associations, what do you say?
They're all different. Obviously, I usually use the example of if there's more you're paying into it, the more amenities, the more restrictions you're going to have. Obviously, don't paint your house pink, for example, but I always like to look around and say, hey, you can add this type of fence or that type of fence. But I would always bear on the side of caution and just be a little bit more thoughtful before doing anything to your house. Always be careful.
Is there a way to get something without a HOA?
Absolutely. Where I live, it's an optional HOA of like $25 a year. So really,
No
you can
way.
do anything you want. You can add on a second story.
Grace Pelly! How are you?
Good.
So I'm asking questions to our team members that they've asked us about moving to Orlando.
Yeah.
So you are not from here originally.
I'm not from here originally.
How hard is it to find community when you move here?
You know what, if you want to get involved in things and meet people, you absolutely can. When I first came here, I started a Girl Scout troop, but really no one is from here. So everyone's in the same boat, everyone's looking to meet new people, and so there's definitely lots of opportunity. And our team, does different events and lots of stuff like that. So if you're working with us, then you're in good shape.
Heck yeah. How do you go about it? Do you use Facebook groups, or do you just ask people like, hey, if I'm I'm a runner, how do I get involved with runners?
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of opportunity there. So you can use like apps like Nextdoor, or you can chat with your realtor. A lot of times they know other people that have moved into your neighborhood, and so they can connect you with other people too.
Jess, what's going on?
Hi.
We are answering questions that they've asked us about moving to Orlando.
Okay.
Moving to Orlando for theme parks, good idea, bad idea?
Fantastic idea, best idea. I have people tell me all the time they're moving here for the theme parks, and I think it's fantastic. I like to say you can vacation in your off hours. So 5 p.m. comes, you want to grab some drinks, head to Epcot. Want a weekend brunch, go to one of the resorts. It's just fantastic.
Does it ever get old?
Not for me. I've been doing this for 9 years, and I spend a couple times a week at the theme parks and love it.
Kristen, we're asking our team members questions that they have had.
Okay.
We've got answers. If someone's moving to the area, how do they decide where to live?
Gosh, I would first and foremost just start asking questions like, what's your lifestyle? Do you like theme parks? Do you want to live in downtown? Do you want walkability? Do you like to be around a lot of restaurants? Do you want more land? There's so many questions that I would need to get answered before I could really guide you to where I think would be a good fit, but there's really something for everybody in Greater Orlando.
Sarah!
Yes.
All right, so people are moving here, and they're saying the roads are the worst. What do you say?
Oh my gosh, have you been to New York City or California?
You're from there.
I am, yes. Yes.
So what is it, bad, good?
No, overall traffic is completely overblown, except for I-4. Even the touristy areas, it's just super, super efficient. They've really thought about how to expand some of these roads even in the future just to make it more efficient. And especially if you've ever been to any of these metropolitan cities, it doesn't compare. And the roads are better.
It's not so like you're not gonna lose your car in a pothole.
You're not gonna lose your entire tire in a pothole.
Dylan! People talk about moving to Orlando all the time, and they ask me about the food scene. Is it all Applebee's?
No, man, our food scene is incredibly underrated. We've got everything from the chain favorites, but so many local mom and pop spots. The amount of chefs that we have here that are just pushing the bar for like new, innovative cuisine. We've got, Japanese, omakase, a lot of Italian, really good pizza, believe it or not, despite the fact that we're not in New York. So a little bit of everything. We've got Michelin star restaurants and then your smaller establishments. So Orlando, I think, unequivocally has the most underrated food scene probably in the country.
Riley! If people are moving to the area, they're asking questions, new construction or resale, how do they make the decision?
Well, I think it just depends on what you're looking for. If you want that old charm, different Florida lifestyle vibes, then you're probably going to want to go for a resale. New construction, if you want to build your own home, if you're picky about the materials being used, if you like new and you don't want any issues, maybe new construction's for you. It also depends on the area, which there may be more resales or maybe more new construction in that area, so you might have to, pivot toward one or the other.
Are there any good builders, though, in Orlando?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a million different options, of course. So it really just depends. You have your more entry level style builders all the way up to custom builds, private builders. So it just depends on what you're looking for and what you can afford.
He hates being on camera. Come here. Mitch! Yeah, what up? All right, so you relocated here. Yep. What's like the hardest part about relocating to a new area?
Knowing what to do with your driver's license, toll roads, all that sort of stuff.
How do you go about that?
You reach out to your agent.
Should be a Pozek Group agent?
Should be a Pozek Group agent.
Great answer.
Yeah.
That's our video about moving to Orlando. Hopefully we answered some of your questions, but if we didn't, let us know down in the comments below. And listen, if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere in Central Florida, my team and I want to be your real estate resource of choice. Reach out at theorlandoreal.com/YouTube to get started. We'll see you guys on the next video.